was a bit reluctant initially, but it's on BBC One now, so career-wise, it's a biggie. I'm sure there'll be one or two family skeletons. Not as many as Bill Oddie. Probably about the same as Stephen Fry. Well, I've already done a bit of rummaging on my father's side. But what really intrigues me is my mother's side, especially my grandmother. And, yeah, I mean, literally all I know is that she grew up in Bermondsey. Yeah.
Right, OK, well, we have managed to track her down.
Wow, fantastic.
Yeah, she's here, look, this is the 1921 census.
Yeah.
And she's in here with her 4 sisters, your great-aunts. Here we go.
Oh, there they are.
Florence Agnes Davis of 14 Tadmarton Road, age 20, whore. Yes, prostitute, call girl.
No, I understand.
Well, Tadmarton Road was a notoriously poverty-stricken part of town at that time, so...
So many of the girls would have been driven by necessity to,
Yes, I think that's very likely, yeah.
Poor Florence. It just makes me so angry to think that, that she'd find herself in such a terrible situation. Just totally trapped.
Well, she didn't stay trapped, no, because here we are. This is the census of 1931, so 10 years later, and we find she's no longer in Tadmarton Road. No, she's now in Radway Gardens, which is a much plusher part of town.
Right, I see.
And she's no longer classified as a whore. Here we are, Florence Agnes Davis, 7 Radway Gardens, now aged 30, brothel keeper. So she's sort of moved up into management, as it were. and what's also interesting is that all of her sisters are here. So your great aunts as well. Here we are. Edith Bertha, age 20, whore. Victoria Mary, age 19, whore. Eliza Jane, whore. And Susan Elizabeth, who's just 16, whore.
Actually, I think I'm more interested in my father's side. Well, that's given me a lot to process, but I'm intrigued, much more intrigued, I think, by my father's parents. And I'm very excited now because we've actually managed to track down a gentleman who, as a boy, worked for my grandfather's bottle factory in Norwich. So now, Harry, tell me, what kind of a factory owner was my grandfather Bertrand?
He was a very kind man, was Mr. Armstrong. He had twinkly eyes and a big laugh.
And how old were you when you started?
I went to work for his factory aged 13.
Good Lord, 13?
But I remember him well, oh yes. Every day, when the factory whistle sounded and we boys trooped out, he was always there, smiling at the factory gates, with a bag of sweets.
Sweets?
Oh, yes. Would you like a sweet little boy, he used to say. And he'd offer you a ride in his big, shiny car. Black it was, with blinds on the window. And he had these funny catchphrases, cheerful things he was always saying, like pip, pip, and keep on smiling, and don't tell your parents. Is there anything else you'd like to know?
No, that's fine. Actually, I don't think this is, I think I might... What's that one with the celebrity ice skating?